Shanti, this is second Murli of 21st August 2025. Morning Murli Bapdada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, by following television dedicates, you become a homeless. Now by following God's directions, you will go to the land of the happiness. Question: what hope should you children have in the fathers and what hopes should you not have in the father? Answer: the only hope you must have in the fathers is that you will be made pure by the Father and go to your home and the kingdom. Baba says, children, don't hope that I will give blessings to someone who is ill. There is no question of the mercy or a blessings here. I have to come make you children pure from impure. I am now teaching you how to perform such acts that you will not perform any more sinful acts. Song: if not today, then tomorrow these clouds will disappear. Om Shanti, you spiritual children hear the songs. You children know that you now have to return home and that the Father has come to take you back. Only when you are soul conscious you can remember this. If you are body conscious you are unable to remember this. You children know that Baba has come as the traveler. You too come here as the travelers. You forget your home. The Father has now reminded you for your home and he explains to you every day that you cannot return home until you have become a Satopradhan. You children understand that what Baba says is right. When the Father gives you children Shrimad, those who are obedient immediately follow those directions. At this time, there is no other father who gives proper directions. This is why you have become homeless. Only the one father gives you Srimad. Some children don't even follow his directions. It is the wonder. Then easily follow the directions of their physical fathers. Those are Dalvish directions. This too is in the drama. However, he explains to you children, you have reached this state by following Dalvish directions. Now by following God's directions, you will go to the land of the happiness. That is your unlimited inheritance. He explains to you every day. Therefore, you children should remain very cheerful. Not everyone is allowed to stay here. Even while living at home, you have to remember him. This part is now about to an end. You now have to return home. Human beings have completely forgotten this. It is said of someone he has completely forgotten his home and country. The fathers now say, remember your home and also your kingdom. Our parts are now ending. We now have to return home. Have you forgotten this? You children could say, Baba, according to the drama, our parts are such that we forget our home and we wandered around it. It is only the residents of the Bharat who have forgotten their elevated regions, drama and actions, karma, and their divine religion and divine actions have become a corporate. The Father has now continued you. Your drama and karma used to be this. Whatever act you performed there, it was neutral. Only the Father explains the philosophy of the actions, neutral actions, and sinful actions to you children. Actions are neutral in the golden age. Actions in the Ravan's kingdoms are sinful. The Father has now come to make your drama and karma elevated. Therefore, now perform elevated acts by following Srimad. Don't cause anyone sorrow by performing corporate acts. That is not the work of the God's children. Follow whatever directions you receive and imbibe divine virtues. Your effort should be pure. If under desperate situations you can't get food, then ask for advice. Baba understand that you might sometimes have to eat something else at your workplace. Since you are establishing a kingdom with the power of the yoga and purify this impure world, it is not a big thing to purify your food. You do have to go to the work. It isn't because you are now belong to the Father that you can give up everything and come and stay here. There is a very many children, not all of them can stay here. Everyone has to live with their family. Understand? I am a soul. Baba has come to purify us and take us back home. Then we will go to our kingdom. This is the foreigner's deity kingdom of the Ravan. According to the drama plan, you have become a completely impure. The father says, I have now come to awaken you, therefore follow Shrimad. To the extent that you follow Shrimad, so you will accordingly become elevated. You now understand that you forget the Father who makes you into the Master of the heaven. Baba has now come to reform you. Therefore, you should reform yourself very well. You should be happy that you found the unlimited Father. He talks to you children in the same way as you the souls talk among yourself. He too is a soul. He is a supreme soul. He too has a part to play. You souls are actors. There are parts for the highest of all to the lowest of all. On the path of devotion, humans beings think that God does everything. The Father says, my part is not such that I can cure those who are ill. My part is to show you the way to become pure. By becoming pure, you will be able to go home and then also go to your kingdom. Don't have any other hopes in the Father, such as so and so is ill, and so he should receive a blessing. No, there is no question of the mercy or the blessings where I am concerned. For that, you can go to the sages and holiest men, etc. You have been calling out to me, oh purify, come and purify us, take us to the pure world. Therefore the Father asks you, I am removing you from the ocean of the poisons and take you across. So then why do you become trapped in the ocean of the poison? That become your condition on the path of devotions. This knowledge and devotions are for you sannyasis to speak of the knowledge, devotions, and distrance, but they don't understand the meaning of that. Your intellects now have this knowledge and devotions. Later on, there will be a distrance. So there has to be someone who can teach you unlimited distrance. The Father has told you that this is the graveyard. Later it will become a land of angels. Every act there is a neutral. The fathers now teach you to perform such acts that you don't perform any sinful acts. Don't cause anyone sorrow. Don't eat food prepared by impure people. Don't indulge in the vice. It is because of this vice that innocent ones are beaten. You continue to see how obstacles are created by a Maya. All of this is indigo. It is said that there was a war between the devils and the deities. Then it is said that there was a war between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. However, there is only the one war. The Father explains, I am teaching you Raj Yoga for your future 21 births. This is the land of the death. Human beings have been listening to the story of becoming the true Narayan, but they haven't benefited from that. You now have related the true Gita. You also relate the true Ramayana. It wasn't just a question of the one Rama and Sita. At this time, the whole world is Lanka, an island. There is a water all around. This is the unlimited Lanka over which there is a kingdom of the Ravan. The one father is a bridegroom and all the rest are brides. The Father is now liberating you from this kingdom of the Ravan. This is the cottage of the sorrow shock. The golden age is called the cottage without a sorrow, Ashoka. There is no sorrow there. At this time there is a sorrow and only sorrow everywhere. There isn't a single soul who doesn't have a sorrow. There are names such as Ashoka Hotel. Hotel without a sorrow, the Father says at this time, consider the whole world to be an unlimited hotel. It is an hotel of the sorrow. The food and drink of the human beings are like those of the animals. Look where the Father is taking you. The true cottage without a sorrow exists in the golden age. Only the fathers show you the contrast between the limited and the unlimited. You children should remain very happy. You now that Baba is teaching you, your duty is also the same. To show everyone the path to become a stick for the blind. You have the pictures. At schools, our teachers point out of such and such a country using a map. You too can point out you are souls, not a body. All souls are brothers. You tell them such a simple thing. They says we are all brothers. The Father says all of you souls are brothers. You speak of the God the Father, therefore you must never fight or accuse among yourselves. When you become a bodily beings, you are the brothers and sisters. All of you children of the shivbabas are brothers, and as the children of the Prajapita Brahma, you are brothers and sisters. You have to claim your inheritance from the grandfather. This is why you remember the grandfather. I have made this child Brahma belong to me. That is, I have entered him. You now understand all of these things. The father says, children, a new divine family path is now being established. All of you Brahmakumaris and kumaris are following the Shiv Baba's directions. Brahma too is following his directions. The Father says, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father and continue to reduce all other relationships. There has to be an 8 hours of the remembrance. You can't then rest or do any business, etc. that you want to do in the remaining 60 hours. Don't forget that you are child of the Father. Don't think that you can come here and stay in a hostel. No, you have to live in your household with your children. You come to the fathers to refresh yourselves. People go to the Mathura and Vrindavan places associated with the Krishna to have a glimpse of the Madhuban. They have created a small model of it on the path of devotions. These unlimited matters has to be understood. Shiv Baba is creating a new world through Brahma. We are Brahmakumaris and kumaris are the children of the Prajapita Brahma. There cannot be any question of the voice here. When someone becomes a follower of the sannyasis, he changes his costume and puts on the sannyasis cloth. His name is also changed. Here too, when you came and belonged to the Baba, Baba changed your names. So many stay in a dead body. No one knows about dead body. Such stories have been written in the scriptures. All of this will happen again. The world cycles now turns around in your intellects. The farthest too is the Sudarshan Chakradhari. He knows the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. Baba does not have a body of his own. You have physical body. He is the supreme source. It is the source who is being the discuss of the self-realizations. How could a source be shown with those ornaments? This is something that has to be understood. These matters are very stable. The father says, in fact, I am Sudarshan Chakradhari. You know that souls are receiving this knowledge of the whole world cycle. Baba and all of us are residents of the Supreme Ada. The father comes and gives his introductions. Children, I too am the spinner of the discourse of the self-realizations. I, the pure, have to come to you. You have called out to me to come and purify you and to liberate you. He doesn't have a body of his own. He is beloved birth and rebirth. Although he does take a birth, it is a divine birth. People celebrate the birthday of Shiva or a night of the Shiva. The father says, I come when the night comes to an end. Therefore, I come to make it into the day. In the day, you take 21 births, and in the night, you take 63 births. It is you souls who take different births. You souls come into the night, form the day, and you now have to go into the day again. You are beginning mad into the spinner of the discus of the self-realizations. My part is played at this time. I also make you into the spinners of the discus of the self-realizations. You then have to make others into this. The cycles of the how you take 84 births has been explained to you. Did you have this knowledge previously? Not at all. You were totally ignorant. Baba explains the main thing that he is the spinner of the discus of the self-realizations. He is also called the ocean of the knowledge. He is the truth and the living being. He is giving you children your inheritance. Baba says to you children, don't fight or accuse among yourselves. Don't become like the salt water. Remain constantly cheerful and gives everyone the father's introductions. Everyone has forgotten the fathers. The fathers now says, constantly remember me alone. Incorporeal God speaks to incorporeal souls. You are originally incorporeal. You then become a corporeal. A soul cannot do anything without a corporeal body. When a soul leaves his body, there cannot be any movement. That soul immediately goes and plays his part in another body. Understand all of these things very well. Continue to grid them into yourself. These souls, I am receiving inheritance from Baba. You are giving your inheritance of the golden age. It must definitely have been the father who gave the people of the Bharat their inheritance. When did he give that inheritance and what happened afterwards? Human beings don't know this at all. The father now tells you everything. You children have made into the spinner of the discuss of the self-realizations. You take 84 bus. I have now come once again. I explain things to you in such an easy way. Remember the father and become a sweet. Your aim and objective is in front of you. The Father is the lawyer of all lawyers. He frees you from all the arguments. You children should have a lot of internal happiness that you become a Baba's children. The Father has adopted us in the order to give us our inheritance. You come here to claim your inheritance. The Father says, while looking after your children, etc., your intellect should be with unlimited Father and your kingdom. The study is very easy. How you can forget the Father who makes you into the master of the world? First of all, definitely consider yourselves to be a source. It is at this confluence age that the Father gives you this knowledge, because it is at the confluence age that you have to become pure from impure. Acha, you sweetest spiritual mouth-born creations of the Brahma, you decorations of the Brahman clan are even more elevated than the deities clan. You are performing very elevated service of the Bharat. You are now becoming worthy of worship. Baba is now making you worshippers into the worthy of worship, and like the shells into a diamond. To such a spiritual children, good morning, love, remembrance from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to spiritual children. The spiritual children say Namaste to spiritual father. Essence for Dharna. Every act you perform should be an elevated act according to the Srimad. Don't cause anyone sorrow, imbibe divine virtues, only follow the Father's directions. 2. In order to remain constantly cheerful, spin the discuss of the self-realizations. Never become like the salt water. Give everyone the Father's introductions, become a very, very sweet. Blessings, may you be constantly altruistic yogi, an instance of the asking for respect. Give everyone's respect, whether someone gives you respect or accepts you or not. You should simply consider that ones to be your sweet brother or a sweet sister. You have to maintain your own self-respect, and with the loving drishti and loving attitude, continue to give a soul's conscious respect. To think I will give respect when that one gives respect is the royal form of the begging. Become altruistic yogi in this by showering him with the spiritual love. Turn an enemy into a friend. Even if someone threw a stone at you, you just give that one of jewelers in return, because you are the children of the jewelers merchant. Slogan: in order to bring about the renewal of the world, remembers towards instruments and humble. Awake signal: in order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in a God's love. The main basis of the success in the service is dedications and tapasya. Those who are such are renegades and tapasvi, that is, those who are constantly lost in the love for the Father, those who are merged in the ocean of the love, knowledge, bliss, happiness and peace are called the tapasvi. Those who have such renunciations and tapasya are the true servers. Acha, Om Shanti.